Hi guys, welcome to Karma on Deck. I'm Karma. We're going to do the Gemini reading for the week of April 3rd. I don't even look to what day it goes through, so let's take a look and see what's going on for Gemini. Moxie, this is for you, babes. All right. I'm going to shuffle this a couple more times, but typically you're going to get a similarity between the reading before and the reading of the sign before you. So, and definitely remember that we're going to have some congruencies between our typically what's going on with everybody, right? So we're going to have the Hermit card, we're going to have the Tower card, we're going to have some financial questions. And this is all about you having, definitely everything is going on globally, right? So we don't have to really pay attention to those exactly. So let's take a look and see. All right, here we go. Make this public. All right, this is for you, Gemini. Game on. So we have the Sun card, the Three of Swords, miscommunication, a little bit of trouble going on, very much so mapping your money. We have the Ace of Coins. So Gemini's doing very well right now. Gemini's feeling as if money's coming their way. A lot of love in your life. Things are a little more balanced for you than you thought they would be. You do have the Judgment card. That's tension beyond measure. That's like the three-headed dragon, tension coming from all different directions. I'm also seeing the King of Swords. This is you've won the battle, but you've got work to do. So, for example, you may have some successes in your life, but that means that you still have to lay the foundation, so to speak. That just because you won the war doesn't mean you've won the peace, okay? So that definitely means that there's work to be done. So you may have had a plan in motion, but there's definitely a lot of shit to get done. You have the Eight of Wands, and what I mean by that, the Eight of Wands, if you look, this is overwhelm. So right now, Gemini is feeling like their hits are coming from every direction and they've got blinders on their face. And this is just there's so much coming in from so many different directions that you're feeling unable or unaware of how things are going to, how you're going to get things accomplished. But just remember that right here, the Eight of Swords doesn't have a lid on the box. Okay? And what this means is that there is more solutions than you think there are, that there is more solutions out there, that you're just getting a little bit frustrated. The Seven of Wands, okay? This is feeling as if, the batting cage, things are coming from every different direction and you're feeling as if you can't keep up. The Eight of Wands, things moving more quickly than you can keep up with. You also have the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun card. So for some reason, Gemini, you definitely have some processes and things in place that are telling you that the timing is right for a lot of things for you. Even though things are a little bit crazy, Gemini, just wait for things to line up for you. You are having some balance. Watch your attitude, though. You do have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is all about being cranky. For some of us out there, that's what like road rage feels like. You're about to flip your shit in a second. And as you're sitting there rolling through this, you're like, oh, just give me some peace, give me some time, give me an opportunity to isolate for just 1 minute. And it just feels like, and I don't mean isolate, but I mean just if you can have a second to clear your head. I feel like things are moving pretty quickly for you, Gemini. You also have the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is all about that, like being in the cookbook, being in the kitchen, being in the laboratory, having all the elements and trying to figure out what you're going to do with them. Because you were a master at this before, Gemini. You felt like you had enough data gathered and you had enough information on how you were going to move forward, but all the data changed. So now Gemini, unhappy with that. Gemini is definitely feeling as if they've got to start all over. And Gemini does not like to be off that wagon. They like to know exactly what's going on, like at all times. So you have the Ace of Wands, you're starting over and you're really planning things a little bit differently. Don't get overwhelmed though, because there is the Ace of Coins. The Ace of Coins is you having surplus of money coming. So just hold on tight to that idea and just know that you have the World card and the Ace of Coins. So even though things are feeling a little out of whack, something's coming for you, I promise. So just hold on tight. You also have the Ten of Cups. You're starting to find where your balance is and you're catching your stride. This is also a Gemini card for those of you that are Gemini. Thank you for hanging out with me. Those of you on Facebook, come find me on YouTube. So Vanessa's saying, hey girl, hey. So yeah, there's definitely a lot on your plate. Right now though, the first thing that's coming up for you, Gemini, is miscommunication. That's my Mercury retrograde. If anything can go wrong, it will. You're definitely feeling as if you say something, it's getting taken the wrong way and things are feeling a little topsy-turvy. So stay the course, Gemini. I don't know, for some of you, there feels like someone's birthday or celebration is coming up, maybe an anniversary. But let's take a look and see what's going on for you, Gemini Moon. And your Gemini Moon reading. So this is how Gemini is thinking and feeling. And for those of you, this is looking like your relationship energy. And I'm not saying this is your particular energy for your relationship. That's going to be have to picked apart based on the other individual as well. So book your one-on-one for your relationship reading and your general spread, karmaondeck.com. So come play with me on that one. So for those of you on Facebook, come on over to my YouTube because I'm going to be doing some Q&As later if you want to jump on there. Here we go, Gemini Moon. Hello, Empress. So the Two of Wands, juggling entirely too much. Six of Wands, a little bit of victory. Boom. Three of Swords is your theme of the week. So Three of Swords references miscommunication. And this is definitely, like I said, your Mercury retrograde shit. And that's the feeling of like, can things get any worse? If I say something, it's just going to get tossed in the wind and come back at me, right? I am seeing the Death card, and that's all about rebirth and change. You're finding ways to reinvent yourself right now. Nine of Cups, that's that overwhelm. You keep finding yourself in this groove where you're doing great, and then you feel stuck and you're like, shit, how am I going to do this? You do have the Two of Cups. Some of you Gemini people are definitely feeling the love right now. Queen of Cups, Gemini is very emotional right now. You have the Hangman, that's purgatory, baby. You're feeling stuck. You're not quite sure you can move forward and you can't move back. We're all in this boat together, but this is definitely feeling as if you're feeling stuck beyond measure and you don't like that you got a spoke stuck in your wheel. You felt like you had your momentum going and you were really about to take shit on, and right now it feels as if things are stuck. However, y'all had the Ace of Coins, or was it the Ace of Coins? Yeah, you had the Ace of Coins, so don't trip quite yet. You definitely have a lot of emotions going on. And for some of you, you have the Devil card. So some of you are really noticing your addictions. You're noticing substance. You're noticing addictions and substances that are going on with other individuals, or people aren't telling the truth, and you're definitely feeling some conflict in certain places. However, you also have the Three of Coins, Two of Cups, there's balance and love. A lot of new decisions. You feel like you're new, doing things all over again for the first time. Two of Cups, Two of Wands. Not quite sure what direction you want to go in some instances. You also have the Three of Wands, and that's work. You feel like you're being watched constantly. It feels like, for some of you, Gemini is feeling as if eyes are on them. And what I mean by that is, I don't know why I got this impression. So either you're watching someone or someone's watching you. You definitely feel like you're on the spot. So here's what's true. This next coming week, you're going to find your groove. You have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is like being on the rocky river, coming out of the rapids onto a clear lake, okay? And as you go cruising through this, you're actually having an opportunity to like catch a stride and groove through it. So pay attention to people and their honesty right now. And this is definitely a new groove for you. You have the Death card. So this is a rebirth, a renewal. You're going to be doing some new things in a new way and new normal, right? Hermit card. Hermit, isolation. Hermit card, definitely you've got the evidence. So you have the ability to extract information and do things in a better way. Extract that information, Gemini. We're counting on you to be the ones that point the right direction. It's all about balance of information, right? Can I keep it moving? So Moxie's saying, oh my God, spot on. What's coming next? Keep it moving. So let's pull from the divination of the ancients. My son is freaking out and calling me 5 or 6 times. So let's see. Ogam, nature. So for some of you, the Ogam is all about getting back to, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. You guys will be okay. The mystery of the old ways beckons, and it's also referencing nature. Tap into the ancient wisdom of the ancestors and connect with the magic of nature. Some of us aren't able to do that. Some of us have a desire to do it, but we have the ability to do that within our confines at times. Embrace the delicious warmth of the sun. Breathe in the purity of the air. Feel the earth under your feet and cleanse yourself in streams and rivers. Moxie likes her water. Remember, you're part of the natural world. Through your lifetimes, you've accumulated great knowledge. Now seek the wise teachings of the trees. They're wisdom keepers who have stood silently, witnessing every detail of passing centuries. Spend time outside with those gentle giants. They hold the keys to your past and allow them to unlock the remembrance you hold deep within. You're ready to be unleashed. Moxie's ready to be unleashed, that's for sure. The incantation for the week, you guys, is my hand doth run across the bark of tall trees standing tall and stark. Memories of old, now rebirth, ancient signs, answers unearthed. Saying you got some history too, you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Love and light. Catch me on the flip side. Book your one-on-one, and we will unpack some fine details of your life and give you some direction. KarmaOnDeck.com. Like, subscribe, and share. Those of you on Facebook, come on over to YouTube and get your weekly reading. I love ya. Catch you on the flip side.